यार पैंडेमिक के टाइम ट्रैवल करना कितना मुश्किल है। मैं टोरंटो टू दिल्ली गया था मास्क पहन के। 15 घंटे सोच मैंने मास्क पहना था। इतना हेक्टिक हो जाता है ना भाई, क्या बताऊँ। बेटा तेरे बाप ने अपने बाल ऐसी सफेद नहीं किए हैं। कभी फ्लाइट बैन में ट्रैवल किए इंटरनेशनली?
नहीं।
तो बस फिर आवाज
नीचे।
Good morning everyone and namaste from Canada. In this video I'll be sharing with you a few methods by which you can enter to Canada, especially from India, and don't worry, these methods are totally legal. So let's get this started. So before starting this video guys, here's a short disclaimer. I still recommend not to travel during these times because the pandemic is still going on. But still, if you're desperate just like I was and you really want to travel to Canada for any XYZ reasons, then you can definitely try these methods. Also, I won't be liable if after watching this video you come to Canada and suppose any airport officials stop you at the airport. I've not experienced this myself. I just researched on the internet, read some articles, watched some videos, and hence I'm making this video. So first things first, you have to get yourself a good reputed agent who can book your flight tickets. You cannot book your flight tickets from MMT, GoIbigo or any other website because they may get cancelled. So if you're taking this much risk to enter Canada, go with a good agent. Method number 1. This is the easiest route. You have to travel from Delhi to Paris, that is in France, and then Paris to Cancun, that is in Mexico, and then you have a flight of 4 hours from Mexico to Toronto. You don't need any visa to enter Mexico if you have a valid student visa or a work visa of Canada. You'll depart from Delhi and then there will be a layover in Paris. You can ask about your agent and discuss with him the timings of the layover. That may be dependent on different agents. You don't need to quarantine in Paris or take any RT-PCR test. Then you will board your flight from Paris to Mexico where you have to do your RT-PCR COVID test. And after that you have to stay in a hotel for 2 days while waiting for your results. But usually the report comes within a day. You have to choose your own hotel, do your own research and choose a good hotel, the best hotel that is for you, so that you don't have any problem while staying in Mexico. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind before landing to Canada, you have to book your 3-day or 3-night hotel quarantine that is mandatory by the federal government. And once you arrive in Canada, you have to take your RT-PCR test, and after that you'll go to your hotel directly where you will wait for 3 nights and then you can get the result. In my case, I stayed in Fairfield by Marriott, which costed me around $1,075. Method number 2 is Delhi to Frankfurt, that is in Germany, and from Germany to Belgrade, that is in Serbia, and from Serbia to Istanbul, that is in Turkey, and then finally to Toronto. In this method of traveling, you don't need any transit visa if your layover is less than 12 hours in any of the airport. Coming to the COVID report, you have to get one RT-PCR test that has to be done 48 hours prior to your departure time in Delhi, and one after landing at Belgrade airport. You don't need to quarantine in a hotel in Serbia, but you have to wait there for at least 2 days so that you can get your negative report. So basically, you can roam around the city and just enjoy your vacation without any restrictions. And finally, after landing to Toronto, you have to get one more RT-PCR test done, and after that you will go to your mandatory 3-night hotel quarantine where you will wait for your test results, and then at the 8th day or the 10th day you have to get your final RT-PCR test. Method number 3. The other method to enter Canada was via Ethiopia, but because of the political unrest, that is the elections going on in Ethiopia, government of Canada has temporarily banned the flights from Ethiopia. So this method is no more functional. Method number 4. So there was one more method of entering Canada via Muscat, that is the capital of Oman. But that method is also stopped because of some restrictions from the Canadian government as some restrictions from the Indian government. For those students who have already booked their flight tickets via this country can definitely come, but no new students can book their flights via this country. So these were the 2 options to enter Canada during the flight ban in Canada. One more update I need to give to you guys is that starting from July 5th, 2021, the fully vaccinated travelers who are permitted to enter Canada don't have to quarantine in any government approved hotel. They are even not required to take the mandatory RT-PCR test at the 8th day or the 10th day of arrival. They just have to get one RT-PCR test done upon arrival at the Canadian airport. To be considered fully vaccinated, a traveler must have received the full series of a vaccine or a combination of these vaccines approved by the Canadian government. at least 14 days prior to entering Canada. Currently, those vaccines are manufactured by Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, or Covishield, as we say in India, and the last one was Johnson and Johnson. So if you are coming from India and you got your co-vaccine, then you won't be allowed to enter Canada as of now. Travelers can receive their vaccines in any country, and they have to provide a valid documentation to support their vaccination. So that was it, guys. I hope this video helped you, and I will mention all the documents that are necessary during the travel in the description box below, so that you can make a checklist before coming to Canada. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, please let me know. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, I'll leave the link of my Instagram in the description box below so that you can follow me. I keep posting stories about Canada. My name is Mridul, and this is my life, my story.